All right, Mao, not exactly the way you wanted to end the season. Just take me through your mind right now, what you're thinking.
Uh, a lot of mixed feelings. Not gonna lie. Um, Certainly not the way we wanted our season to end, but um, South Florida did a great job tonight. They had a great win. We were short today. We fall short. That's reality. We're not gonna. If something we've talked about in this team is that we never try to find an excuse. We always recognize if we were short, if we were not good enough, and I think that's the reality today. Really excited for the future of this program. I think this program can do really big things. We've shown it in the past, and I'm really looking forward for the bright future this program has.
Talk about just what was it like to play with this team. You know, this is your last season. You've been captain for so long. So just take me through, man. Like this is your like what has been going through your mind, regardless of like before the loss. Like this was still your last match, regardless. So.
Well, I think during the match you never think about that. I think you're just so focused on the game, just so focused on the competition, and 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 whatever happens after is what's gonna happen. But I think yes, I had the feeling, the possibility was real that this could be the last game in my UCF career. But I'm happy, and if it had to end this way, I wouldn't change a thing. These 4 years I've been here have been amazing. I'll cherish every moment, and even though I had that little feeling that it may be the last one, in the competition, in the game, you don't feel like that. You just compete, you just fight, and I try to enjoy till the last minute, and that's what I try to do.
How hard was it to not have Gino and Andres and several other people that were out with injury out there with you on the pitch, and just this season in general with the injuries?
Something we've talked inside in the locker room. It was that in the college season, we need every single player that's on the roster. I think you see it throughout the whole season. People get injured, people get suspensions, people get red cards. Sorry, and that's why you need 27, 28 players you have in the roster, and you gotta keep everyone ready. You gotta keep everyone motivated. And yes, it was tough. We didn't have Gino today. We didn't have Andreas. We didn't have a lot of players. But that's what makes a good team. That's what makes a good team play the way they are. And I think we try to do our best tonight. It was not what we wanted, but I think even though we didn't have some players, I think everyone did a great job. I'm so proud of everyone, and the effort they did tonight. That's something that I'm really proud of.
What are for the players that are going to be returning next season, entering the Sun Belt? What's something that you want them to take with them as they enter a new conference next season?
I think so many lessons. I think one I'll choose, and I tell them every day is don't take anything for granted. Don't take a game for granted. Don't take a training session for granted, because it goes by really fast, and it's a great challenge to be in a new conference right now. And I'm excited to see what the program's gonna do in the Sun Belt. But yeah, if there's something I have to tell them is don't take anything for granted, because it goes by really fast.
Coach talked a little bit about kind of starting conference season in a whole, kind of losing some points where you needed to win them, and kind of facing an uphill battle. How do you think that affected the spirit of the team and kind of the mental challenge of it throughout the season?
It's always tough when you lose games, especially when you enter this kind of roller coaster. When you win one, you lose the other one, then you win again, then you lose. So it's kind of like a up and down emotionally, mentally, and then you kind of believe you're doing the things good, and then you fall short, and then you go back. So it's always tough. But I think there's something I have to highlight from this team is even though it was not maybe the season we planned or we wanted to, there was always resilience in this team, and we always fight no matter what. We always compete to the last minute because we owe it, and that's something we talked about. We owe it to the people that work for us. We owe it to the people that cut our grass. We owe it to the people that make our food. We owe it to the people that wash our uniforms. Like, we owe it to them, and even though it was not the season we wanted to, there's something I have to highlight is that we fight until the last minute.
Speaking of fighting to the last minute, you the team seemed to have a really kind of close shot towards the end, and the energy seemed to have picked up after scoring on that penalty. What were kind of your thoughts in those last few minutes of the game?
Wow, it's the feeling where the adrenaline is through the roof. It may seem even chaotic, but I think it's just soccer, and it's just competing in the best like feeling expression you can feel in your life. So and that's what at the end of the day moves people, makes people come to the crowd, makes people watch our games. That's soccer, I think, in competing at the highest. So and that's a feeling we fight for, and we're fortunate that we can have it in our games, because not many teams play for something, and the chance that we had today to play for winning, to play for a spot in a tournament, I think that's what makes nights like this special.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.